got the guy going up in the picker right now. That's a bucket truck, by the way, guys, and he just got done taking down the pole that was over here, and then see, now this guy's stringing this wire out of the way. So he got done taking down that pole. I'm gonna have to try to drive through on this grass right here when I leave, and getting the transformer down. You can see it right there. So now he's putting the bucket away. I can go super wide on this, so you can see that he's gonna land right in that cradle there. So he puts his first boom down there. Now he lowers the second boom down and puts it on the truck so he can get out. So that landed in a cradle there. So this one landed in that cradle. This one lands in this cradle. And now he's locked in. Now he's gonna probably go back up here in a couple minutes, because these guys here got to put a pole in over here as well. So this is the shattered pole over here. You can see right there. That's our transformer that feeds like 3 houses over here. And these guys are coming in and putting new poles in. So thank you. Appreciate it, brother. So you can see, a lot of times you'll see construction guys just standing around with their thumb up their butt. I tell you, it ain't these guys. These guys have been working their butts off. I'll keep it PG here. Working their butts off for at least 10 days straight. So hats off to these guys, man. I hope they're earning their keep. Or I hope they're getting paid for the work that they're doing. Let's just say that. But I think he's got like that thing, that gray thing he's moving around right there. I think that's a compactor. So, or it digs down in the dirt a little bit and loosens it up so more dirt falls. Because you can see they're shoveling it back in, and then they're packing it around the pole. So that's probably at least 4 feet to 6 feet deep. I'm not sure how deep they go. Maybe I'll ask him here in a second. But you can see the claw. See the claw on this cherry picker right there. That's what they grabbed the pole with. See that? It's kind of wrapped around it. There's 2 main claws, and they just grab onto it. And they're able to lift it right into place. And this baby here looks like it probably does a whole 360 on that. Got a lot of new wire here. And so I've seen these guys around, this Alberton. I'm thinking they're out of Alberton, Georgia, probably. Coming up here to help. They probably don't have as much damage down there. So that pole there still has its transformer. And we are the last ones in the neighborhood. Everybody else has had power for 3 days, but we're finally getting around to us. Let me just ask them real quick. Hang on a second. I don't want to put them on camera in case they don't want to be. Yes, they do bury the poles 6 feet. So, got my other neighbor out here, so go over and talk to him for a second. But I think they're going to just scrap these wires here. You can see they're all tailed up. The guy said that they're not going to keep that transformer, even though it's kind of beat up, but I don't know if that's from this storm or from before. But they're not going to keep these transformers at all. Let me talk to this guy real quick. Here's a better look. Well, right now, what they're doing is they're driving a ground into the ground. See that copper tubing that's warbling there? I'm pretty sure that's a ground wire that they're just kind of slowly driving in. It started, it was about 7 feet high at least, and they've got it that deep already, so they're going really deep with that. But here's a better view of the actual grabber. You can see it's kind of like on the inside, not just on the teeth, but on the let me zoom out a little here. So you got the 2 claws that grab, but like in the crux, like right here, of the unit. It's got kind of a sharp piece of metal too. So when those two teeth grab and pull it really tight, it grabs it from the stationary middle piece as well, and that's a 3-point of contact. And just kind of dig into the pole a little bit and you can lift that thing right up. Really cool. These guys are getting that thing way deep in the ground. I didn't realize they put the ground that deep. But oh, a couple butterflies just went by. Look at that. They're saying, hey, it's a new day. You're gonna get power. Yay! So here's a little bit more of a close-up. I know that these lines are dead now, but I assumed correctly before when I was thinking you don't want to go near them just in case the transformer has some residual power that would kick out and zap you, and sure enough, that can be true. So this is the next pole. Unfortunately, I gotta leave, so I'm not gonna watch them put this in. But I'm gonna get out of their way here and go around the other side and show you a few other things. Wrap this video up. There's the old pole. So I'm not sure if these guys removed the poles or if they just put the new ones in. But let's jump across back to the other side. So it looks like I have just enough room to drive out here. He moved his truck a little bit for me. But I'll show you where he cut. He actually ended up cutting this cable with a bolt cutter. So I'm like, well, there must not be any power in it. They must have tested it or did something to relieve any residual power from the transformer that's down over there, because he's standing in the middle of the road with a bolt cutter snapping this thing, and he's not worried about getting zapped. Here's the other side, and I missed it when I was driving up the driveway here. I missed him cutting it, which is kind of a bummer, because when he cut it, it relieved a lot of tension off that pole right there. And this whole, all these wires in that pole were just going boom, 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 boom. It's pretty cool to see. Just snap. Once that bolt cutter got through that line and it snapped, it went flinging. So you want to steer clear. You don't want to get hit with that. It's like a whip, you know. And here's our pole once again. You can see, I'm hoping that most of that hardware up there is good, but they might end up just replacing it anyways. We don't know if they're gonna, I don't think they'll replace our pole, but they might just say, well, there might be damage that they can't see, so it's better to just put in a new pole. I'm not sure how they're doing it. When I get home later, I'll know for sure. So get this back out to the normal zoom. But yeah, and that pole there, I don't think there was a lot of pressure on it, but that one is a newer pole to start with. Not sure if any of that hardware up there got hit or not. But there you go. That's the basics. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time today to just sit around here, which is a bummer, because I was kind of looking forward to when these guys showed up, if I happen to be home, being able to film it. So I'm glad I caught a little of it for you guys. That's a basic understanding of how this works. And one thing I didn't cover is, see that drill right there, right there, there's a drill. That's your hole digger. And that's about 6 feet tall. Doesn't look like it from here, but that's about 6 feet tall, and they just dig straight down, and then they just drop that pole in place and start filling it in. So that one unit can drill, and then it can grab the pole and lift it off the trailer. And I really didn't do anything about that. You saw it in the video, so you could see how their trailer is. They got a bunch of poles on there. But and these guys are out of Georgia. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching this video. If you like our videos, please hit that like and subscribe. We got a ton of this kind of stuff on our channel, plus tons of animals and travel videos, travel logs and stuff like that. So if you want to see a video of actual, like I went out early in the morning, Friday the 27th, when the hurricane was still happening, and caught a bunch of trees actually falling. Click that link right there, that'll take you to that video. Click this link, you can go to our channel and search hurricane. You'll be able to see a ton of videos on this hurricane. Oh, look at that. Now he just ungrappled. You might have been able to see that. I'll do another point here in a second, but let's watch him swing that boom around. So we ungrappled that pole because that baby's in now. Now he's sucking it back in as he turns it around to the front. He's got three things going on at once. He's drawn in that line. He was drawn in that line. He was sucking the boom back together. He's drawn in the line. He's sucking the boom back together, and he's swinging it around all at the same time. And now he just set it right back down on the cradle on top there. Look at the wings there. The grabber wings right here are expanded now to the outside. So, oh, these guys are probably scouting down the other way. So, see what they're doing now. Getting ready to move over and do another pole, I think, here. So, well, I'm going to end this video right here. Once again, click that link right there for the 6 trees falling and early morning high winds. Click that link right there to go to our channel. See a bunch of videos on the hurricane. Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.